Welcome back to another episode of Population Explosion. And if I put one bus stop per block, will be plenty. Actually, I guess this is a time that I'd probably do time lapse and speed it up a little bit. Go ahead and add some here because I will go ahead and zone through there too. Let's go ahead and move this avenue up. I got plenty of money. Let's finish zoning. Actually, we'll put commercial all across here simply because the residents don't really grow very well when it's right against the actually we're not any more industrial than that later on, so we'll put commercial on this side. But anyway, the residents won't grow very well next to the industrial. Getting all those achievements. It's about ready time to upgrade roads. Let me, oh, it's at nighttime, so we don't need to actually add anything there. Density. This is how you tell if you need to upgrade, is because all this will turn green. Let's see how the police is doing. Oh, time to add police. And I will add police closer to industrial and commercial, plus put it near the avenue. Fire station, 11 burned buildings. It's probably time, and I got the money. And also, you don't want to put your services like right here's the police, right here's the clinic. You don't want to put these close together, close to a school or the fire, because it increases your land value. Wow, a commercial exploded. That's the first time I've heard those, but normally I don't have the sound effects on. But we'll put the fire department over here. But anyway, putting those close together, you increase the land value, which will increase the wealth level of the building. And the higher the wealth, the less Sims will live in there. So you want the whole city to be low wealth. Low wealth will pack in the most Sims. Oh wow. Do I have to zoom in? There we go. There's the sound effects. Which we don't really need all those sound effects, just a little bit. Okay, so how are we doing on power? Power, we need to actually add some more. Whenever I'm in a hurry, even when I'm going into the edit mode, I'll turn it to cheetah speed just to hurry up. We don't need to actually add the sign because that'll be gone soon. Here's where we want to go ahead and add. And the reason I'm not going by the guides is simply because of the railroad tracks. Here I'll add the guide. Here I'll do a little curve just to make it nice. Even though it's not a design type of city, still like to have it nice. Here's where I will, I'm going to take out the water. Let's see. And as you could tell, by raising your taxes to 20%, not 20%, 12%, and having population grow, you have no problem with money. 209,000, you have plenty. The reason we're doing that, we're just making the whole city square. Might as well keep that as a, it's a curved road. High population, you want to have grids, straight roads everywhere. And I guess I could go ahead and zone an outside. Let's see how we're doing in detail. Unemployed, so I'm gonna actually add commercial and areas. And I will add residential and others. Let's continue on with our bulldozing and building roads. I'm not too much worried about that area there because we will be changing it soon. Oh, might as well put this all the way down because it's near the industrial. And like I said before, as you can tell, it doesn't really matter where you're placing this. Just spread them out to where it's easy for people to get to work and to shop. Because as your city grows and you start seeing abandonments and whatnot, you can actually adjust it later on. Let me see how police jail cells are not filled, but there's crime, so I'm going to add more police cars. Let's see how we're doing on health. Okay, we're in the green, that's good. But we're filled and have patients waiting, which is not good. And if I would have added the clinic earlier, it'd have been much better. How are we doing on garbage? It's night, and not all of it's being picked up, so we're going to add more garbage trucks. We'll wait. That's one more. That'll be plenty for a little while. We'll wait to add an incinerator when we actually have garbage filled up there. And we didn't add to the school, so I'm sure it's filling up. 150 students. Yeah, I needed to add that earlier. Yeah, 150 students rolled out of 1,660. Yeah. Got two upgrades there. We'll have a third here in a little bit. Let's see. No need to spend $500 an hour for things we don't need right this minute, so we won't worry about it. I mean, that puts out pollution. The reason I like utilities first is because of how black this ground will get. But, you know, we're not trying to make the prettiest city. We're trying to make a million population. Wish they spoke a language I could understand. And as you can see, we had that curved road in through here. Once you just, bulldoze it, the traffic still flows the streets just like they normally would. Interesting thing is, if you're my neighbor and you look at my city, you will see traffic that will flow through the original route here. I mean, it will literally go through the houses and where the original road was. But in your city where we're looking now, you can't really tell. See how we're doing on the clinic. See, it's full again. And part of that could be education as well, which we're going to add education. We're going to add another clinic too. Oh, you know what? We don't want to add that there. Because when I got a community college, I'm going to put it here and it's going to be a little too close. Let's see. We could add it in here somewhere. That's far enough away from the fire station to be okay. That should be enough for now. Police, 3 crimes. Oh, look there, 9 criminals in jail. So we actually have to add another cell. We'll go ahead and add another police car. But what happens when your jail cells get full? Like, say if I left it at 10 and we had 10 in the jail cells, once they arrest the 11th and bring it in, the oldest prisoner actually gets let loose and they earn experience. And the more experience they earn, the harder it is to catch and the more crime that they do. And when you're building a city like this, you're always going to have abandonments, especially near the beginning as you start upgrading density. You'll have bouts with it, but it's manageable. So we're getting here where we can get in some greens, so it's time to upgrade the roads. We have plenty, and we have time as well. Because all we're doing now, everything's zoned is kind of, oh, you know what, 11 a.m., I need to first add classes and more buses. We have enough people to fill the whole thing up, so I might as well add everything at once because I waited too long. Too bad this wasn't streamed and somebody could have yelled out at me and said, hey, you got to add school buses and school or classrooms. So let's start the upgrade. Here's the area to where I'll just go ahead and go to medium density. I don't just upgrade once. I have enough money to do the whole thing. And as you see, houses or buildings will start to upgrade already. And actually, the ones that are in the middle here that do not have any zoning on it, just go ahead and do high density, and you don't have to worry about it later. But the reason I don't update the other ones by high density, because once you have buildings that go high density, it can be a pain, um, simply because you have more abandonments with high density, more traffic issues. So you want to have your density maps show a lot of green before you actually do that last step to high density. And plus, when I have something real small like that, I always go to high density, because you might forget it later and it could cause little traffic issues. Well, let's see how we're doing on power, water, sewage. Okay. Boo? What's that mean? Let's do all the high density first, because it's easier to just click. Might have to add another fire truck. Oops. Actually, probably time to add another school. Let's see. Maybe not. 377 students yesterday on 950. Well, actually, we probably still need to add it, because if you look at this chart, we have 1,883. So we actually need to max out another school. I forgot what open 800 students in a day. So actually, we just need to add a school, and we'll go to colleges here soon. Let's go ahead and just make it close. Well, actually, we just put it where the college goes. Unless I messed up and, oh no, it works. It's kind of a waste just to put it down for a day, maybe 2 days. That's okay. Four crimes. Still okay. Health. Yeah. School. See how we dropped that down to 18 patients being treated? 29. Got more coming over here. That's okay. Fire department. See how we're doing. I still don't want to spend more money on fire. I'd rather go ahead and have the money collected and just bulldoze. If it gets too out of hand, then yeah, I'll add more fire. Let's go ahead and upgrade this road. Almost time to add, we got to add water. It's almost time to add sewage treatment plant. So we might want to keep that over on this side anyway. But I don't want to leave that. Well, actually, let me see something. It's got plenty of extra room. Decisions. I wonder. Actually, I'm going to slow it down for a minute, because I'm going to destroy. Let's go ahead and upgrade first. And if you can remind me to up the taxes when I rebuild this, because once you destroy this, the taxes go back down. If you'll look at, oh wow, oh there it goes. Okay, let's go ahead and add that back in. Will it fit up here? Yes, but I won't be able to max it out. Decisions. If I put it right in the middle, it still doesn't max it out. Let me pause it for a minute, because I will go ahead and take out the wind power plant. I will go ahead and take out the sewage, because we're going to go ahead and fix that. Time has run out for this episode, but don't worry, I will release a new episode every day until the population reaches 1 million. Remember, subscribe to my channel.